of parties.
Yeah, but it's a whole bunch of people. It's just
Yeah.
that from my childhood perspective, what I saw, or what I thought that I saw, was he was the big boss. Donald Trump was the big boss, and then Epstein was like you said, like the manager or something. And then you had lower level people like my dad that kind of went out and found girls or coordinated, at the ground level of things.
Yeah. So in terms of
even Epstein himself,
yeah.
he just sought out people like my dad that would sell, their adopted child, their actual child, or whatever. So those are the different layers of people.
Yeah. But that Trump was involved in a lot of the planning, micromanaging, filming.
Certainly the payouts.
Yeah.
Because I know that when I was offered to Trump, the excitement that was in the house from Lynn particularly was that this is going to be the big payday. We have made it up to the highest level of this thing, so to speak. Mm-hmm. Because they would sell me at a lower level to people that they knew. Not this is outside of the parties, but obviously they don't have the type of money that these rich folks have, so that wasn't really a big payday, and they were nervous about taking that kind of money because they were accepting this large amount of risk for really little amount of reward. And they were excited to make it to the level of Donald Trump, because I think the payday that they were supposed to get was $25,000. Mm-hmm. It may have been another sum, but that's just the sum that I remember. And that may not sound like a lot, especially today, but for our less standard of living, that would have been a fairly sizable chunk of money.
Mm-hmm. And we spoke about, in terms of the years, when you were about 9 to 10 years old, maybe 8 years old, until about 13. Mm-hmm. And most of the parties, there were only 3 or 4 kids there. Sometimes only you.
Yes.
And it was sort of the different.
Always have, and they would almost always have at least one girl there. So I'm sure that the mentality of that would be, to have a boy or a girl to choose from. And there may have been children at these parties that were in attendance that I just didn't see. Yeah. Because I was being abused, in like a bedroom of the farmhouse or some other location. And there could have been more people there. I can't really say exactly that. Mm-hmm. You get kind of, just from a standpoint of the experience, you very much just kind of lock onto your surroundings.
File ring. Different